I'd like to welcome everybody to Cowboy Church, and this is our very first time here, and I'm real excited about it. Cowboy Church was begun back in 1972 by Glen Smith. He was a professional rodeo clown, and he was realizing that there was a lot of people missing church for the rodeo circuit. So he started a Cowboy Church and was ministering to the rodeo circuit, quit his job, and actually sold everything he had, went into the business of spreading the word of God to the rodeo folks. Really didn't take off, or the Cowboy Church didn't, until about 1990, and that's when the PBR, the Professional Bull Riders Association, started. And then in 1992, or 1990, this girl named Joanne Cash, I remember her, Joanne Cash, Johnny Cash's daughter, started a Cowboy Church in Nashville, Tennessee. That really sort of seemed to get the Cowboy Church rolling. Most of the Cowboy Churches are non-denominational. There are a lot that are sponsored by the North American Mission Board of the Southern Baptists. The big thing about the Cowboy Churches is they're not those steeple-bearing buildings. They might be a barn, might be a livestock arena, might be a pavilion somewhere, but it's not your traditional church as most people see it, you know, where you got to dress up, suit and tie. And it's not for everybody, you know. Sometimes people say, well, that's just not for me. Hey, if a saddle don't fit, get another horse. You know? Well, people ask me, say, well, why do you call it Cowboy Church? I don't know. Sounds like a good name. How many people have been to the First Baptist Church of some town? Why'd they call it the First Baptist Church? There's bound to be a Second Baptist Church somewhere. Or a third one. But anyway, we call it the Cowboy Church. And, you know, it's just a name. The dictionary calls a cowboy as one of those people that tend cattle or tend horses, or, you know, say he's usually a ranch hand. Said he might even be a hired hand. And it says he's in the western United States. Now I know why the people at the horse center frowned at us. Those guys on the big fancy horses didn't think we were cowboys because we was in the wrong part of the country. Oh well. So we're not cowboys. And maybe we are. Maybe it's the heritage that we go through. There's a gentleman named David Derry. Had no clue who he was, but he made a good statement. He said that the cowboy symbolizes the free life closely tied to the out-of-doors of nature. The impact of the land, the grass, the rivers, the gushing springs, the color of the sky and the clouds, the climate and the weather. These are characteristics of the real and mystical cowboy cultures. Each one of us has a vision of what a cowboy hero is. Hopalong Cassidy. How many remember Hopalong Cassidy? Okay? He had this creed for American boys and girls. He said the highest badge of honor a person can wear is honesty. Be mindful at all times. He says your parents are the best friends that you have. Listen to them and obey their instructions. Lesson's good. If you want to be respected, you must respect others. Show good manners in every way. Only through hard work and study can you succeed. Don't be lazy. Your good deeds always come to light, so don't boast or be a show-off. If you waste time or money today, you'll regret it tomorrow. Practice thrift in all ways. Many animals are good, loyal companions. Be friendly and kind to them. A strong, healthy body is a precious gift. Be neat and clean. The ninth one says, our country's laws are made for your protection. Observe them carefully. And the 10th one says, children in many foreign lands are less fortunate than you are. Be glad and proud that you're an American. How about Roy Rogers? Remember Roy Rogers? Had a horse named Trigger, a dog named Bullet, a friend named Pat Brady, had a Jeep named Nellie Bell. Oh, that makes me feel old. Well, anyway, he had rider's rules. And listen how close these guys were together. Be neat and clean. Be courteous and polite. Always obey your parents. Protect the weak and help them. Be brave, but never take chances. Study hard and learn all you can. Be kind to animals and take care of them. Eat your food, never waste any. Love God and go to Sunday school regularly. And a 10th one, always respect our flag and our country. How about Gene Autry? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Huh? That's a real hit. 10 Commandments of a Cowboy. A cowboy never takes unfair advantage. A cowboy never betrays trust. A cowboy always tells the truth. A cowboy is kind to small children, to old folks, and to animals. A cowboy is free from racial and religious prejudice. A cowboy is helpful. And when someone's in trouble, he leads a helping hand. A cowboy is a good worker. A cowboy is clean and about his personal and in his thought, word, and deed. A cowboy respects good and good, parents, and the laws of his country. A cowboy is a patriot. How about the dude that rode silver? Is that it? Lone Ranger with the mask? He had a Lone Ranger creed. I believe that to have a friend, that a man must be one, that all men are created equal, and that everyone has within himself the power to make this a better world. That God put the firewood there, but that every man must together and light it himself. And being prepared physically, mentally, and morally to fight when it's necessary for that which is right. That this government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall always live. That man should live by the rule of what's best for the greatest number, and that sooner or later, somewhere, we must settle with the world and make payment for what we've taken. That all things change, but the truth and the truth alone lives on forever. I believe in my Creator, my country, and my fellow man. These guys represented, of course, all the good guys on the television. But I think back when I was a kid, it was only good guys on the television. You know, we evolved into something else. You know, this big guy, remember the Duke, John Wayne? John Wayne wouldn't shoot anybody in the back. You know, that wasn't cowboy code. But then they come along with these new kids, you know, Eastwood, shoot them any way you can get them dead. No cowboy code at all. Just do it. And that's what we've gotten into, a just do it attitude. You know? We don't even look on the TV anymore and find the old cowboys. We find some dude packing a gun called SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm not even sure what that is. You know, and here's a code that I think that we need to live by today. Listen to it real careful. It's called the BIBLE. The believer's instruction before leaving earth.